Oh, look at that. That was close, wasn't it? Nice chunk of barbed wire in the chain. Morning. So this is almost my usual starting point. And I go this way. See, people already. It's very busy out these places. Thank you. Something I've just noticed, kids putting their hands over their ears when I go past. Now this bike, watch your head, is not that loud. Got a Delcovic on it with the baffles in, because you know I've got this thing about a shared space and screaming down the lanes at ridiculous volumes is just ridiculous. I want to be out in the countryside, and then so what do? Make it so loud and spoil it. But there you go, it's a different conversation. But yeah. But I've just gone past a couple of kids, side of the road. One of them, I don't know, 10. I'm not good with kids' ages, even though I've had kids myself. Maybe 10 years old. Dressed as Wolverine, and the original Wolverine, not the TV Wolverine, so you know, in that slightly gay Wolverine costume. Put his hands over his ears. I'm like, well, it's a bit of a... Well then. Bit of a contradiction there. Dressed as Wolverine, schnickety schnick.
Weapon X?
No, Wolverine, snickety snoring.
What he's doing is imitating Wolverine's berserker attack with his adamantium
And then my little single cylinder 250 is too loud. Oh well, bless them. Back in the day, a bike going past, especially a bright green one, bright green dirt bike, making a bit of noise, kids would be like, thumbs up, that sort of stuff, or look, Dad, look at that bike, and Mum going, no, you're not having a bike. You know, that sort of behaviour. But these days, they seem to be scared of them, which is a worry. I think it's a worry. Are we going to do this one I hate? I don't know. Not to mention, I haven't had any breakfast. I'm actually quite hungry. Mentioned this one before. For some reason, I find it really difficult. I don't know why. I don't know if everybody finds it difficult. loose stone in like a ditch or a road. Oh, it might be that. I'll tell you what it does get me. A serious amount of arm pump. Swallowed a bug. Close your fucking mouth. I mean, I can usually get up it alright. It's just slightly challenging. Now, what do you reckon? Real speed limit? I mean, I'm doing 20, look how slow it is. Oh, we've just made that up. We'll see. I mean, you know I'm all about respecting other people on the roads anyway, so... definitely on its way. Said before, somebody lives here. The only thing is, I fully respect that off-grid thing like that. I truly understand it. But why is it always a mess? Do you want to live off-grid? Don't you want to be minimum impact? Don't you want to be neat and tidy? But there's always shit everywhere. I don't understand that at all. If I was living off grid, then I would be looking at tidy, you know, that at one with nature type living, that sort of attitude. Not knackered old fucking cars laying about and shit and broken shit and stuff everywhere. Shit and stuff, technical term, but you know what I mean. Each to their own. It's their plot, do what they like with it, I suppose. Right. I wonder. Can't always get out of this gate. It's quite often buggered. at that. That was close, wasn't it? Nice chunk of barbed wire in the chain. Hopefully that didn't hit anything else. Now what do I do with it? Well, that's really helpful, isn't it? Right, yes, I understand padlocks are fitted, and they also have the code for the padlock because there you go, because I have a permit. But doesn't help. The gate's buggered. Does it now? I can hear a shotgun. What do you reckon? Of course it is. Good as I can do. I have a permit. Well, let's take it easy. See if we have a flat tyre. I mean, a bit of barbed wire was in the chain, which is unusual. Thinking about it, I doubt if that bit of barbed wire went around the front sprocket. I mean, wouldn't that have jammed everything up? I wouldn't have thought it would have fitted round. I mean, it didn't have much oil on it or anything, and I've just cleaned the chain, so it's a little bit, well, it's actually much wetter than it should be, but I cleaned the chain completely and then lubed it, so there's a fair amount of oil on it at the minute, or chain lube, whatever you want to call it. And that bit of barbed wire was just clean, well, clean, rusty clean. But yeah, if that had gone round that front sprocket, fucking hell, wouldn't it have jammed up? So I might have just got lucky there. Check the tyre when I get to the bottom of here. I do have industrial version of gunk in the tyres, you know, that stuff for sealing punches and inner tubes and whatever. I've got some industrial type one in there that you use on tractors. An industrial, yeah, that sort of vehicle, so we'll see. Seems alright. this morning. I don't know what that's all about. And I've swallowed a bug. We're doing well. We'll make a dash for it here. That's Jade's Crossing. My young girl got killed crossing the road. Oh, a while back now. So they put the bridge in for pedestrians. I suppose I could use it. I could probably ride them steps. Lovely bit of countryside out here again. I know I'd say it a lot, but it is quite nice. Leaves are falling though, autumn definitely on his way. So here's another one they filled in. This used to be a lot of holes. Now it's a loose surface. They're going to go, but they do keep filling these in, and they've only gone to here at the minute, but we will see. And this just me. Alright, thanks. Busy old lanes these are. Does get you out and about, and on the upside, even though you do look, let's see if I can get some view around the corner. Is there any opening? No, it doesn't open up here. If you look at it, it looks like, yeah, there we go, countryside in, open fields that side now. Gives you that impression of you're out of the way of civilization, but thank you. But as you can see, there's plenty of people about. There's a house just over that ridge, and down to our right, the other side of the fields on the right, we're shadowing the route of the A20. So there is just farm down there as well. There's a house, which is quite a pleasant home. So yeah, you get the countryside in, travelling off-road, all that sort of feeling. or feel to it, but in reality you're never that far from a house, the road, even a fuel stop. Although their favourite one. Charing has long gone, I'm afraid. These things closed down, a little independent one. Used to like that one. But yeah. So you still get this. But look, it's a driveway to someone's house. Plastic bottles, people, stop it. Enjoy the countryside, don't leave your shit everywhere. So I've got an operation coming up. I'm having my gallbladder removed. Not only has mine got stones, or have I got gallbladder gallstones, it doesn't actually work, apparently. I now know far more about the gallbladder than I ever did, and I ever really want to know. But what it does is process fats. So you can't eat fatty stuff. Or if I do eat fatty stuff, I either get amazing cramps, or I spend 3 days clenching because I'm not far off shitting myself, which is not fun. So it's being removed. Gone through all the consultation stuff and all of that. Just waiting for the date. Now, here's the thing. I have never had an operation. Never needed one. Never needed an operation. I've had a broken arm, had a broken ankle, I've had broken fingers, but you know, they're just normal deal with it stuff. I have never had an operation, which is a good thing, obviously. And I don't know how to feel about it. So, nervous. I mean, apparently, fuck's sake, apparently it's a keyhole, so done under a local. There's nothing really to worry about, apparently, unless it goes hideously wrong and they have to do proper surgery and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see. Doesn't really sound like a barrel of laughs now, does it? But there you go. So here we are. We're at the Lenham Cross. I'm sure I've done this before. I read this before. But there you go. But yeah, so waiting for an operation. I'll let you know how it goes. Right, stopping for a sandwich. And a drink. I bumped into a really nice couple walking their dogs. I didn't film them because, you know, privacy and all that. Obviously the bloke rode bikes. They apparently does all these on an old BSO, which is cool. Just got back from Brands Hatch yesterday on a ride out. A 19 something classic bike. So I'll have a look in on their website and see what it was. But yeah, nice chat, half hour chatting to people. Superb. But yeah, proves my point. There are people out here all the time. Well, I reckon in the way he was holding his side, he was holding a firearm of some description, possibly an air rifle or a BB gun, but he was doing the whole green fleece wax jacket. Be surprised how often it happens out here. Obviously, real guns are hard to come by in the UK. Thank God for that. It's easy enough to get a shotgun licence around here. Everybody's packing in the country.
More guns in the country than there are in the city.
Everybody and their mums is packing around there.
Like who?
Farmers?
Who else?
Or maybe I'm just being ridiculously suspicious and he was going for a walk. But where's the fun in that? I mean, this one is self-evident. This is Church Road. Guess what? There's a church. See? Told you there was a church. This is where my mum's ashes are, actually. So I've just come by, dropped some flowers off. Very pretty little church, and that's an amazing house, and that's a school. But yeah, it's a very pretty little church. Hold on, so there we go. Sad. But it happens to us all, I guess. Dad only lives around the corner, so I should nip round and see if he's in. Get a cup of coffee. Head off home. And that is for young ladies mounting their stagecoaches or coaches or horses. That's a step exactly for that. So how old that is, I don't know. But look at that. I hadn't really spotted it before. But that's what that's for.